From there on, we shift focus to TVS Supply Chain Solutions. We have Kanika who's joining us to give us the latest update with respect to the company. Kanika, over to you.
Thanks, Akam. So TVS Supply Chain Solutions is in focus today, and it has received a 5-year order, a 5-year contract with Daimler Truck AG, which is the world's largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles. Now, this contract is for integrated supply chain solutions service in Singapore, and the contract has solidified TVS SCS as primary logistics partner for Daimler Truck AG. Now, few key operational goals from the deal. Firstly, the contract is to develop robust logistics solution for spare parts distribution, and also to streamline supply chain operations for 16 Asia Pacific countries from a Singapore logistics center. Now, the stock is buzzing in trade today with an intraday high of almost 7.95%, and its volumes are trading at 9.5 times its 30-day average. Now, coming to its management outlook, the management had mentioned that its integrated supply chain solution momentum is expected to continue in FY25, supported by a healthy pipeline and continued focus on margins. Additionally, the integrated final mile business is set to achieve target run rate profitability by Q2 of FY25, and the global forwarding solutions business freight rates have normalized there, and FY25 focus will be on improving profitability. Additionally, the company is expecting revenue growth of almost 15% year on year, and capex guidance remains unchanged at 1 to 1.5% its revenue in medium term.
So much, Kanika, for giving us those details. And viewers, on that note, we're also joined by the management of TVS Supply Chain. We're joined by Mr. Ravi Vishwanathan, who's the managing director at the company. Good afternoon, Mr. Vishwanathan. Okay, I guess there's a little problem in connection, but a little bit about the company. Nevertheless, the stock is doing well in today's day of trade, and it's up 5% in the last 5 days itself. But when you look at the 6-month or the 1-year trajectory, the stock has shown some weakness. It's down 11, almost 12% in the past year. However, the latest contract win has been good for the company as well as the stock performance. Is up 5% in trade today. A little bit about the company. Well, TVS Supply Chain provides supply chain management services for international organizations, government departments, as well as large and medium size businesses. When you talk about the business model, where you have it's meeting its customer supply chain management as well as logistic requirements. For example, they provide purchase services as well as assembling components and parts, kits, and using packing materials for a global wind turbine company. Agam, what else can we?
Right. Well, we'll try and get you and try and reconnect with management. Or we, in fact, do have the management with us. We have Ravi Vishwanathan, Managing Director at TVS Supply Chains. Mr. Vishwanathan, good afternoon. Thanks so much for taking the time out. If you could elaborate to us about the latest contract that you have drawn with Daimler AG. Can you give us more details and as to what the contract entails? Where does TVS Supply Chain come into the picture? What does it do for this? And what does it mean for the performance, the financial performance of the company going forward?
Yes, good afternoon, and thank you for having me. We're very excited to announce the TVS Supply Chain Solutions being the primary logistics partner for Daimler Truck Southeast Asia Private Limited. We have been having a relationship with Daimler for over 22 years, and this is a great breakthrough in the integrated supply chain solutions segment, where we are providing a very high-level solution to deliver and streamline logistics services. So let me elaborate. We will bring in efficiency driven by tech, our own tech, managing about 8,000 SKUs and 65,000 order lines annually, and it accommodates a very diverse range of parts with varying storage requirements. And we'll be delivering, most importantly, a customized IT solution suite built on the back of our own framework, and that will bring in tremendous inventory visibility and ease of engaging with their dealers and distributors. So it's a combination of an IT solution along with the supply chain management, which is what excited Daimler, and it's a real breakthrough opportunity for us in Asia Pacific.
Yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Viswanathan. This is Mihika this side. In terms of revenue potential, or what this order win, contract win could mean for the company, could you give us more perspective on that part?
So I'm unfortunately unable to talk to you about the deal size, but let me just say it's a 5-year deal. It's a constant value deal every year for 5 years. The opportunity really is for us to now deep mine into that customer and be able to provide far more services than the current scope, which itself is a fairly large scope. I would categorize that this as a multi-year, relatively large deal.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rathan, for giving us that insight for the deals, and we wish you all the best. And we would love to talk to you another time, and get more insight on the company and what's looking good for the company going ahead.